I didn't stop to think that maybe I should show you how to make jam out of it. So I'm going to use some beauty berry juice that I have left over from last season. I have the Chickasaw berries, and I'm going to add some other things to it, some lemon juice and various things, just to get the jam going. Very first thing you want to do here is to rinse these, and I have rinsed them, and they've been drying. Some of these still look a little green, so we're going to pick through them. It's about 2 pounds here, a little over 2 pounds, because I figure there might be some bad ones and whatnot. So I'm going to go through them and see what I have. All right, so not too many that I had to get rid of. They're just too green, or they've got some damage. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put them in a pot. We're going to put some water on them just to get a splash so they won't burn. Because their skins are very bitter, you can leave them on if you want them for the color and everything. But I am going to put them on the oven for 10 to 15 minutes and let them split open so that I can remove the skin. All right, it's been about 15 minutes, and now that all these skins are split, I'm going to go ahead and pour this juice into a container as well. You know, the one time I can't find the potato masher that never lets me open the drawer is when I need it for macerating. So I'm going to use a spoon. All right, so I've poured the juice into the colander, and underneath is a bowl. You probably can't see that, but I'm going to go ahead and just macerate these. So what will happen is all the pulp and all the juice will fall into, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, will fall into the bowl, while the skins will remain in the colander and the pits as well. Also, don't eat the pits. I didn't know if I said that before, but you don't want to eat the pits because, like any plum, they're mildly toxic, and if you are allergic to any kind of plums, you're going to be allergic to this as well. You know what's interesting, as I'm mashing this up, I know they're plums. They look like mangoes, and they kind of smell like mangoes, which is very fascinating to me. I'm going to give it a taste test here in a minute when I've got all of the juice in the bowl. So the plums are good and macerated, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water to it just to get as much of the fruit out while leaving the skins and pits behind. All right, here's about 4 cups of pulp from it. And I just tasted it. It's still a little bitter, so I think we're going to add some lemon and some salt and maybe a tad bit of vanilla. Here's the beauty berry juice, and we're adding in the plum. 4 cups of sugar. 3 tablespoons of lemon, 3 tablespoons of honey to give that, enhance the floral flavors of the beauty berry, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to add some vanilla, but we're going to do it after the boil so that it won't destroy the delicate vanilla flavor. Now I'm kind of going off script here, and I want to increase the floral flavor of the beauty berry, so I'm going to use some food grade rose water. And finally, I want to add 1 pack of Sure Gel pectin. Now, the reason why I want to add the pectin, even though that the Chickasaw plums have plenty of pectin, is that the beauty berries counteract that pectin. So we want to make sure it does gel up really well. All right, I've got this all mixed up and we're ready to go. I got this on stove number 9. Going to heat it to a rolling boil for about 1 minute. We're going to take it off the heat, and then I'm going to put the vanilla in after it stops boiling, and then immediately put it into the jars for canning. Okay, it's boiled for 1 minute, and now I got to scoop the foam off. Skim the foam, and what that does is it helps prevent spoilage and mildew or any kind of issues you could have later on in the canning process. It also takes some of that bitterness out of it as well. All right, we're finally adding 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract into that to mellow it out a bit. All the waste water and all the waste stuff is going to go on the compost pile. This is the compost pile that I have. Starting a new one. Now I do have a dilemma that I need to deal with because those pits are very invasive, right? So if I put them in the compost, I will get sprouting, and then I'll have an aggressive plant here in my backyard in the compost pile. But if I don't put them back here, I end up losing all that nutrients that comes from them. So what do? Well, I have the answer. Bake them. And here we are, cooked at 300 degrees for 20 minutes so that they would fully kill the plant. Now it's safe to just throw into the compost. Here it is 24 hours later. Never underestimate beauty berry's power to destroy pectin. I should have added another packet, but it's a nice syrup. It's bright. It's got an apricot vibe to it. It's tangy. It's tart. It's sweet. It has floral notes, berry flavor. Ultimately, really bright and sour tart. Well, there you have it. I've made some preserves from the Chickasaw plum, although it was more like a syrup. But I'll still use it for ice creams and pancakes and smoothies and all kinds of things. It's very tasty. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. It's got strawberry, lemon, vanilla, Chickasaw plums, beauty berry. So not really sure what I'm going to call it yet. Maybe you can give me some suggestions. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. Make sure to stay rooted in Christ, grow in grace, and have a great day. Take care. God bless.